Breaking news. Ava Bloodnight has returned. I repeat, Ava Bloodnight has returned. I know this may be disturbing news, and you may need to go hide the wife and kids, but rest assured, professionals are here to keep the situation contained and prevent Ava from taking over the Clone Wars Adventures emulator server. But what exactly happened today in CWA Emu? Let's go to our reporter, Skippi, for all the details, as he was an eyewitness for the events that unfolded on day one. Thank you, Skippi. Let me inform you that I was not there when Ava made her first contact with the community, but I was there when she first showed up on the emulator. I was on my way home from church, March 13th, 2024, when my phone was being bombarded with messages from exactly one person, warning me of Ava's return. I couldn't believe my eyes when I checked the Discord server. There she was, and she even sent me a couple of messages. I had to rush back home to get on the computer to handle her once again, but she must have been working hard on taking down the server because there was a few of us who were having issues logging in. After a bit, I came across a few people. Unfortunately, I wasn't filming and I didn't get footage of Ava appearing first, but believe me when I say this is 100% truth. When Ava showed up, the main hall blackened. Fire of brimstone came down through portals, and then it rained hard with lightning and thunder following. By the time I actually started filming, everything went back to normal. Good old Malik, Elin, Davish, Steve, and Lewis were there to start off. Don't be fooled by us dancing. We were trying our hardest to fend her off, risking our lives. After a little while of talking and others showing up, my game began to have performance issues. I believe Ava was doing something to my game. Her true power was unfolding. When I relogged, Ava was purged from my game. Well, at least her power, but she was still there with a larger crowd. I fear for what they have gone through while I was missing. In order to contain her like good SCP Foundation agents, we exploited her weakness of going to the board game that she created. By playing this game, we could wear her out long enough to distract her from taking over the server. Starting off the game was CW, Triss, Malik, Lewis, Fang, Elin, Ava, and I. But before we could even begin, Malik died. Why, Ava? Frank Rayo, one of my bosses, patrolled the area while we contained Ava in her board game. Let me tell you this, though, just because we had Ava contained in her board game doesn't mean that she wasn't hostile. Oh, she tortured CW and me the most. You won't believe how many times CW and I had to go back on this board game. Ava and Triss finished first, with Elin coming in next. Lewis made it next. I came close to the finish square so many times that it reminded me of my dating life. I keep getting somewhere, only to be set back so far that it feels hopeless. The only difference is that I don't actually get close to dating. In a strange turn of events, Malik came back. I thought for sure he was dead. Fang then won next. That's when Ava truly tortured us. CW and I would consistently come close, but would get set back or sent back to the beginning multiple times. After literally about 15 to 20 minutes of this madness, CW and I made an agreement. We would play the board game in the most simple of simple ways. We would not abide by any rules that would send us back, send us forward, or stop us in our tracks. We would only move up by the will of the dice. Malik joined us too since he missed out at the beginning. Look, I know we were trying to contain Ava, but we had our limits met with this insanity. We needed our suffering to end. In the middle of this finale, Ava was finally tuckered out and jumped offline. We saved the day! Just because our mission was over and the SCP Foundation had done their jobs, we still had a board game to finish up, which I took first place of the losers. CW finished next, so that leaves Malik at the bottom. Sorry, bro. After a hard day's work, we went back to Coruscant and I bought everyone non-alcoholic drinks at the bar, which was only 3 people, because everyone but Malik and Elin joined me. And that is what happened today in CWA Emulator. Ava came back, I got my friend and me back, and we had fun playing Ava's board game. Ava, thank you for coming back. Thank you everyone for watching. Thanks to those who submitted a message to Ava that was featured in the last episode of this absurd and sarcastic series. She said, and I quote, "was such a touching video." Please subscribe to show your support for containing Ava now that she's back, and comment on how excited you are that she is back now. Leave a like showing that you support the cause, and have a blessed day. God bless. This is Skip, signing out.